In this video, we are going to look at part 9 of the Empowered You series. Again, I'm your instructor, Louise and Maurice. Now, we are looking at the identity, and specifically the identity that comes from those thoughts, the thoughts of being compared to. And we looked at that in part number 7. Again, I'll have the link to that video if you missed it. But those thoughts of comparison, and quite often it's well-meaning family members that compare, and it could be your parents, your caregivers, but that comparison, the thoughts, it starts forming that identity of, well, I'm just worthless the way I am. And when you think of an image, right? When you think of an image of worthless, right? Something has been given a label of worthless. What images come to mind? Yeah, you could have an image of maybe garbage, a junk pile, right? You think about worthless pieces of garbage, and that's the image that comes to mind. And you think about when, people, when they really feel valuable and that they're worth something, it's almost like they are a little pumped up, like this balloon I have, right? They're pumped up. And then all of a sudden someone comes along and says, makes a comment or gives them a label of, worthless. Well, all of a sudden now, they become deflated. They feel deflated. And it's that identity of worthless. You can see someone literally shrinking and they are being deflated. Your role as a coach is not necessarily to pump up your client, but to help them, to guide them, so that they can continually keep their balloon deflated, to keep their insides not deflated, inflated, right? You want to help them to inflate themselves so that they show up and they always feel pumped up. Now, go to louiseandmaurice.com in the free resources section. I will have a PDF document for you with all of the questions and another activity that will help you to guide your clients. Remember to always go through this with yourself first, because the labels, it's not just the labels that you were given or your clients were given. It's the labels that you continually give yourself that you're literally deflating yourself. You're not just deflating yourself sometimes, but it's thinking about that big balloon, but you're just poking a hole right in that balloon and just popping. Everything just busting, everything that you've worked so hard to accomplish, that your clients have worked so hard to accomplish, when they have that identity of worthless. And it's an opportunity for you to move them in a direction that has them seeing themselves as worthy. And they are worth it. They are valuable. And this is where, as we continue on and you put all of these pieces of the puzzle together, I'm mapping this out for you, giving you 2 frameworks that are going to help you to guide your clients and empower them so that they show up differently. And yes, they don't need you to hold their hands. And sometimes that can be a little scary as a coach. Well, no, I want my clients to need me. No, your role is to empower them so that they can do this on their own. Any questions, make sure you're reaching out. Remember, I'm your instructor, Louise and Maurice. I love your comments, your questions. Go out there, apply the activities, come back and share with me your success strategies, your success stories.